Well, overall, in the grand scheme of things, Picasso played a pretty marginal role, if any role, in decolonization. I think we need to be clear about that and kind of acknowledge we're working in art history as opposed to the study of decolonization proper as it's understood in the field of history. But at the same time, there is a way to track the presence of Picasso's work and a discourse about what Picasso represented in a number of big exhibitions associated with conferences in the 1950s and 60s. Some of these conferences were held in Europe, some were held in Africa, but what they had in common was the participation of intellectuals and artists from Africa and the African diaspora who are all articulating their visions for decolonization. Well, for one thing, even though my paper today focuses on the mid-20th century, one of the points I make is that the discourse at the mid-20th century is really about Picasso's legacy as an artist deeply informed by African sculpture. So the debate in the mid-20th century is not so much focused on the particulars of Picasso's own African art collection, which is substantial at this point, or his earlier visits to the Ethnographic Museum, for example, in Paris, but it's more focused on thinking about what it meant for African sculpture to have such a strong influence on modernism.